Okay, so in today's video, we're going to run over what an ad schedule is, how it's useful, the benefits of using an ad schedule, and how to change it for your campaign. It's a pretty simple process, but it has major benefits if used adequately for your campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our campaign, which is here. We're going to scroll down to ad schedule. We're going to hit edit ad schedule. So you're going to go in, hit select campaign. We're going to hit the furnace repair campaign. You can set the ad schedule for individual campaigns. You cannot set it at the ad group level. So it's important, again, to theme your campaigns properly, which is always a great principle to follow when you're setting up Google Ads. We're going to say Monday to Fridays. This is generally what I like to recommend is running a campaign Monday to Friday. It allows you to capitalize on the best days. Generally, Saturday and Sunday aren't the best. The reason why is because people have a lot of free time on their hands to shop around, get tons of quotes. They're not in a major rush. But if you have something happen throughout the week, you don't have as much time to look around for quotes. Generally, those people that have an issue Monday to Friday, they're going to find one, maybe two people to get a quote from, and then they're going to go with one or the two, as opposed to on Saturday and Sunday, they might go through a dozen different people. We often find that Saturday and Sundays are generally the worst days of the week because of that. So I'm just going to set it from 7 till 7. It really depends on what you're comfortable with, especially what the business does. So 7 to 19. Let's save. And also, you got to remember too, people working in the business as well, are they going to be as adamant on picking up a phone call on Saturday and Sunday, where a lot of people take, they take a step back from actually working? So again, Monday to Friday, most people are, they're bringing their A game. They're going to show up. They're going to be answering the calls that you send them, and they're going to be replying to emails. Whereas Saturday and Sunday, maybe not so much. So then what we can do in here is we can actually go in and adjust bids on each individual day. And you can go in and actually select the date and hour, the day, the hour. Right now there's just no actual times in here just because this is a demo account, but you can go in, you can actually select the hours that are best. That's getting a little, niche. Generally, we don't select the hour down to the actual hour for bidding adjustments, just because we don't have that time frame because we start our accounts with with maximum clicks, and then we shift over to a conversion bidding strategy through Google's AI system that generally automatically adjusts for hour, and you don't really got to worry about that in later months. You let Google do it and figure it out because they're better at it. But early on, it can pay dividends really early on to adjust bid for Mondays, independent days. So maybe like Monday is a great day, Tuesday not so much, Wednesday a great day. It really depends on the service you're offering and the market as well. You can increase, you can decrease. I recommend increasing by 5%. You can, if it's a terrible day, I could see doing it like a decrease by 10%. But you really want to be able to increase it by a small margin, then check the next week and see like, okay, did this, have a positive impact or a negative impact on that day? And some days you never know, they might just not be a good day to run. So maybe Thursdays are just absolutely terrible, or Fridays. I've seen that before where it's close to the weekend, people aren't calling, and the conversion rate is low, the cost per conversion is really, really high. So we'll either decrease it by a substantial amount or just turn it off. I don't really like turning it off, but it has happened in the past where it's just no matter how low we go, it really just doesn't make sense because the cost per click is just astronomical or the conversion rate is just really, really low. But generally, we like to just decrease it by 20%, and generally that you may get like 1 or 2 clicks that day, but at least they're still profitable. So I would suggest increasing, 5%. If it's a massive, um, massive win, like you're getting conversions for 10% of what you should be getting them for, so you got massive profit margins on it, you could definitely increase it by 10% if you're that confident in it. And this is, you just click on the little pencil icon, and then you can increase or decrease. Say Wednesdays are a really bad day. I'd suggest, trying to decrease it by 5% and go from there. When I go on later on and we change the strategy over to a conversion strategy or a maximize conversion strategy, and we're optimizing to use Google's AI system, I generally take these bid adjustments away and let Google optimize on itself because I want to let Google have as much control as possible in the later days. But this is absolutely fantastic, especially for your first few weeks, first couple months. Go in, check your ad schedule. It can definitely make a huge difference early on and showing what is profitable and what isn't. I should also say you can access the hour, the actual day, and these will bring up the actual per hour, and you can see essentially down minute by minute as to what your clicks are costing in that certain time of day. That to me is a little overkill. If you were running this, let's say only on, maximize click and you're trying to be as hands-on as possible and take and have as much control as possible, then I would say, yeah, sure, go ahead with that. And you're not going to optimize for Google's AI strategy whatsoever. Then I get it. It makes sense. I could see you doing that. But for us, we recommend, transferring over to Google later on, just because it does a better job in our opinion. And, statistically, it does a better job as well. That's why we go with it. Um, and when you click on the actual campaign, like for here we have an example furnace repair campaign, it'll bring you up and give you a nice little diagram to show you what is actually going to be used for your ad schedule. So as you can see here, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, Saturday, we're not running, as you can see. We set our early bid adjustments for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can see the +5, +10, -5. These are just nice little easy ways to understand and show in a diagram how your ad schedule will be running. You can also come over here and change the measurements that you're looking for. So if say you're looking for clicks or impressions, click-through rate, or whatever, you can click on that, and then under this it'll actually come up and say clicks, and then your bid adjustment +5 plus or minus or just standard. It's very nice. It's very simple to use, and again, major tool and an asset early on in your campaign to be using to make sure your campaigns are profitable early on. That's it for today. Hopefully that's a nice little overview of the ad schedule. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comments down below if you have anything you want to say. Subscribe to the channel. It helps it grow. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. I wish you well.